Real estate mogul means he had business sense drummed into him.
Our resolve, and likewise that of Israel.
Finally, someone started feeding Barron.
Before we start the news, we would like to thank you for watching the News Office channel. Without you, we would not be able to develop.
Earlier today,
Barron Trump is new target after Donald Trump's cold reaction to U.S. deaths. The global landscape shifted dramatically last weekend following President Donald Trump's announcement of Operation Fury, with warnings now emerging that American casualties could climb even higher. On Saturday, President Trump delivered a national address confirming U.S. military collaboration with Israel in an effort to topple Iran's current regime.
Barron outgrew his coat. Those who
for our nation, even as we
began focusing on his appearance rather than whatever was being said.
In response, Iran has launched counteroffensives affecting not only Israel, but other regions across the Middle East as well. The subsequent days have been marked by widespread anxiety and uncertainty, with Barron Trump, the president's son, seemingly becoming the latest focus as some suggest the president is getting the response he earned. This development follows confirmation that 3 U.S. troops lost their lives in the conflict over the weekend. The devastating news emerged after Iran retaliated against military forces.
and sadly,
Don't go anywhere. Watch this news until the end. Come on, support us by pressing like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's continue the news.
Real estate mogul means he...
Read more. Fox News viewers turn on Donald Trump as he refuses to answer questions on Iran. Read more. Trump gives bizarre response when asked about Iranian conflict, leaving reporters stunned. Now, in footage circulated online by Hal, known as Hal for NY, he explained how Barron has been targeted amid the intensifying conflict. However, the situation has unfolded in a manner few would have anticipated.
Trump began his political career, so it was a real shock awaited. Watch his mannerisms. Barron Trump is literally a
punishing blow to the terrorists.
In a TikTok video, Hal stated, South Park writers just trolled Donald Trump in the most epic way by creating the draft Barron Trump. If you missed it, Donald Trump responded to the death of 3 service members by saying that we should expect more casualties and it's just the way it is. He also added that the price we pay will be worth the end result. Well, Toby Morton, who is a South Park writer, decided to respond to Donald Trump by creating Draft Barron Trump. On the website it says, America is strong because its leaders are strong. President Trump proves that every day.
Others took note of the young man's bushy eyebrows.
Before we start the news, we would like to thank you for watching the News Office channel. Without you, we would not be able to develop.
And you could easily say the same.
Naturally, his son Barron is more than ready to defend the country his father so boldly commands. Now, understand, this is not a new phenomenon. Presidents have been trolled like this. The suggestion, anytime they send us to war, the suggestion is always send your children. When do your children sign up? But the way Donald Trump, how cold he was in response to our casualties, absolutely warranted this response. Now, Toby Morton has done this before to Donald Trump, and you bet Trump is going to see this and flip out.
Another user suggested that he didn't.
They have waged war against...
Other descriptions of the first son included Mini Donald and
The clip has racked up thousands of views since being posted, with numerous people jumping in to share their opinions. It's evident they had plenty of perspectives. One person stated, the King of the UK sends his children to war, and they served in Iraq. Another chimed in, a poor man's son has been sent to fight in a rich man's war. A third responded, in England, all of the royal family men have to serve in the army. Meanwhile, a fourth also remarked, Morton is a genius. In a video posted on Truth Social, Trump stated,
Can you get Barron an adult tie?
Where that won't be the case.
As he watched the president go on. More specifically, a lot of people... It's the wrong...
For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed before warning the Islamic Revolutionary Guard to lay down their arms or face certain death. Trump also acknowledged that American troops could lose their lives during the operation. He continued, my administration has taken every possible step to minimize the risk to U.S. personnel in the region. Even so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill.
Resolve, and likewise that of Israel.
Finally, someone started feeding Barron.
The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war. But we're doing this, not for now. We're doing this for the future, and it is a noble mission. Regarding Barron's potential service, reports suggest he might actually be ineligible. Barron measures an extraordinary 6'9" in height, which could disqualify him from serving in the Army, particularly for certain positions requiring confined spaces, such as armored vehicles, tanks, or aircraft. Typically, maximum height restrictions, for example 80 inches/6'8" in the U.S. Army, are implemented to ensure personal safety and proper equipment compatibility. this possibility has already been discussed by some observers.
That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And we thank you all for your support.
Begged the ether. Can you get Barron
That's what
an
we can
adult
say.
tie?
Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
Go on. More specifically, a lot of people, it's the wrong length. But whereas Donald Trump gets criticized